Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS22 news video. We've got a magazine about the farming simulator. Brand new. Giants produced a magazine on paper and as an online version about the farming simulator world. So, and here in this blog article they write out now the official farming simulator magazine. Beyond the shelves of local game retailers, Farming Simulator is now also available at kiosks. The official Farming Simulator magazine is here, goodie included. And there you can click on to get the online version. And then they write, depending on the region, you can buy the 52-page print product at a newsstand, but it's definitely available to download on our eShop if you can't find it on good old paper in your area. A family-friendly read for fans. With 52 pages in total, we report information on new releases such as the recently announced Farming Simulator 23, provide tips and tricks for Farming Simulator 22, and most importantly, curate collections of the best user-generated and developer-tested mods available for download. Okay, yeah, so that's correct. They told us some things about the FS23, this upcoming mobile game, and we have some pages about the Age Academy with the help informations about the FS22 and some additional tips and tricks. And the okay, here they write it in English. They have a curate collections of the best user generated. So those are not the 25 best rated mods, and those are not the 25 most downloaded mods, but those are random good mods with different ratings. So they always write the rating beside where they speak about the mod, and the ratings go down to 3.4, and so those are not best rated mods, not at all, because there are thousands of mods with a rating of 4.9 or so. And yeah, so the mods they curated are interesting and nice and a good variety. So there are machines and there are maps and there are script mods. So the first place is cosplay, for example, and which is a very good mod, and a lot of people love cosplay. And there's also Mice Plus. I would have chosen Mice Plus over cosplay, but that depends on the player style. So yeah, I think the makers of this magazine chose the mods that they liked best. That's my impression. But it's nevertheless, it's very interesting to see those curated mods in this magazine. Yeah, and now Christian Ammann, the CEO of Giant Software, says, with the magazine, we are offering our fans a great opportunity to share their passion for Farming Simulator with us in a completely new way. And I would say, yes, that's true. It's a completely new way. So, especially if you can get this on paper, then it's a completely new way. And even as an online version, the feeling is totally different than even with the website, because it looks different. And here you can see this It's just like a typical magazine with images here and there and the text and so forth. And I already bought the online version for me, because even if I live in Europe and my language is mainly German, I live in such a rural area that I can't buy this anywhere close to my home. And therefore I decided, okay, I get the online version. And a good surprise, I could download it in German and English. And if I would have wanted, I could have downloaded it also in French and Spanish and other languages. So you could use this for maybe learning languages. So if you want to learn a little bit of German, then you can download the English version and the German version, and you could use it like a Rosetta Stone. So you read the English part and then you take the German, and you know exactly, okay, that's the meaning of what all this strange words in German mean, because you already have the English version. And it doesn't cost any more. So I paid for one and I could download English and German, and could have downloaded other languages as well. And that's what I like. Yeah. So let's go on with the text. You learn more about Farming Simulator influencers as well as Giant Software employees in personal interviews, and find out about immersion-boosting game peripherals in tech reviews. Even reports from our international appearances and the Farming Simulator League are also part of the magazine. Yeah, that's what I found in this magazine. There is an interview about the biggest German Farming Simulator influencer. It's Ansgar from Nplay, and with photos of him and an interview, and where he talks about how he likes the Farming Simulator and such and so forth. And what I personally found most interesting was the interview with the developer. It's a lead developer from Giant Software who works in Zurich, and so on the core of the game somehow. And yeah, he told us about how he liked to play Quake as a teenager, and that reminded me on my sons who liked to play Quake as a teenager. And so long time ago in the 90s. And then he decided, I want to do this myself, and he became a developer, and he studied it in Switzerland, and then he found the job at Giants, and he loves his work such a lot. And he talked about how he's very interested to make the game as open as possible for modders, and that was my personal highlight of this magazine. And I'm sure other people find other highlights, but as I'm very interested in development and modders and so forth, this was a really highlight for me. And I didn't knew this guy before. I saw several Giants employees and developers already, either on FarmCon in person or in images and articles, but this guy was new for me, and I think he's a really interesting guy. And then this immersion boosting game peripheral is steering wheel with a side panel, and maybe this could be the highlight of some others who read this magazine. And they reported from Houston. There was a big fair stock for cattle and such, and Giants was there with Kermit, and they showed their farming simulator, and a lot of kids were very fascinated about the game and so, and the parents said, oh, this is very good to have this farming simulator, because my son wasn't interested in farming at all before, and now with the farming simulator he is very interested, and now maybe he will take over our farm later when he's older, and before there wasn't any chance. So parents are very happy when their kids discover that agriculture is fascinating. So, and they wrote about the upcoming FarmCon and other fairs and events this year. So let's go on. Only a little bit more. Available in 6 languages, Goody included. The magazine launches in 6 languages and in 12 countries: Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Poland, France, Spain, Luxembourg, Belgium, Italy, Sweden, Denmark, and the Netherlands. The second issue will be released later this year in summer. And maybe you ask yourself, where is the USA? And where is the United Kingdom? They are not there. So you can't buy this paper magazine in America and in England and in a lot of other countries. So it's not available in Brazil and in Japan and so on and so forth. And therefore you can get the online version. So now the last sentence. Each issue includes a special goodie. Included in this issue, in issue 1, a download code for the classic Porsche Diesel Junior 108 tractor for Farming Simulator 22. And I'm quite happy about this, because I personally didn't have this Porsche Diesel Junior tractor, and yeah, I find it very cute, this little old tractor. And here we have the get the online version. Here you can buy it, and you can pay with different paying methods like usual, and this buying procedure is the same as if you would buy a DLC directly at Giant. So you buy it and you put your address in and you pay, and then you get a download link per email and a code, and then you can go to the page and download it with your code, and then you get a PDF file that you can watch on your PC or, as you see, on your mobile phone or tablet. And as I said, in different languages, which is an additional feature that hasn't been mentioned in the advertising text here. And therefore I say it again, because I found it interesting to get it in several languages. And yeah, beneath this video, in the description box below, I'll provide an order link with my partner code. So if you want to buy this as an online magazine and you want to make me happy, then you can buy this with my partner code. Okay, so and now I want to know from you what you think about the idea to make a magazine about Farming Simulator. Do you like it, or do you think this is useless? Yeah, or in between? And will you buy it, or did you already buy it? And if yes, then tell me if you like this first issue. I'm very interested in your opinion about this new feature of the Farming Simulator world. Oh, what I forgot and what is not written there. there is one page with all the ambassadors, and that is not so important for the German players, but this is very important for all the non-German players, because there we have the ambassadors and they are all together on one page, and therefore you can search for your country or your language and find an ambassador that fits for you. And you can always address your ambassador for all kinds of questions that you have about the farming simulator and issues and so on. They help you to reach out to giants or find a solution themselves, and so on and so forth. Yeah, my personal opinion is that I like this farming simulator world to be expanded in an additional dimension somehow, because up to now we didn't had our farming simulator in a paper form or as an online magazine, and so this is somehow an enrichment of the farming simulator experience for my personal feeling, and therefore I like it. Yeah, I think it was not really needed, but I like it and I enjoyed going through this magazine, and I'm sure I will go through it again and read articles that I only skipped right now in the beginning, and then I will go and read it more thoroughly, and I'm looking forward to the next issue of the Farming Simulator magazine. Okay, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.